How's everybody doing? I released a little album last fall called Fugue State, and I slightly got the idea for Fugue State from watching Breaking Bad. If you know the scene where Walter White is naked in the grocery store, that's the one. And if you don't, you should watch Breaking Bad. It's still on Netflix. But there's a song from that album called Come Clean. Soon that low light will pass. We all knew it would never last. Now when everybody says just what they mean, that's when I'll come clean. That's when I'll come clean. And that city that we built will sway like Madonna on a Christmas day, when the wise ones tell us what they've seen. That's when I'll come clean. That's when I'll come clean. And a crowd will gather in the square. Our fathers and our fathers' fathers there, when the king gives the crown to the queen. That's when I'll come clean. That's when I'll come clean. There'll be a party in Washington. All our demons will come marching in. When the guest we bring makes a scene, that's when I'll come clean. That's when I'll come clean. Soon that low light will pass. We all knew it would never last. Now when everybody says just what they mean, that's when I'll come clean. That's when I'll come clean. That's when I'll come clean. Oh, that's when I'll come clean. Oh, that's when I'll come clean. bitch being on your own, but you own it. Yeah, you own it. If you had a nickel for every shit you gave, you could be the winner in every penny arcade. Everybody says that you just got to let it go. There's a price you're gonna pay for all the worry you hold. But you own it, and it's something being all alone. But you own it, it's a bitch being on your own. But you own it, yeah, you own it, yeah, you own it, yeah, you own it, and it's something being all alone. But you own it, yeah, you own it, it's a bitch being all alone. But you own it, yeah, you own it, and it's something being all alone. But you own it, it's a bitch being on your own. But you own it, yeah, you own it, yeah, you own it, yeah, you own it, yeah, you own it. Any North Minneapolis or Northeast Minneapolis folks around here? Very cool. Well, there's a song. Yeah, I know you. There's a song called Lowry Avenue. I grew up in North Minneapolis, and my dad had a friend who kind of became like an uncle to me, Mr. Tom Dunleavy. And back in the day, he had a big beard, kind of bald on the top with the hair on the side. He referred to himself as a beatnik. I don't know what that tells you. But he used to own a record shop on Lowry Avenue, and this song was a little bit inspired by it. This is our last one, so thanks for listening. We're going to play this, and there's going to be about 10 minutes or so, and then somebody else is going to come on by the name of RayonBase, and it's going to be real fun. You can find my music on Instagram, Luke LeBlanc Music, and on Spotify, and all that stuff. And give it up for Cass Phelan on bass and vocals. There's water dripping somewhere in this store. Records line the walls from door to door. She bought the place in 1989. Been 2 years since it became mine. So look at me now, Ma, I'm on top of the world. Look at me now, Ma, I know all the pretty girls. They walk by my window. They walk by my window on Lowry Avenue. I can dance to the two-step and dance to the radio. I've seen lovers come, honey, I've seen lovers go. I knew all the words to all the songs. I once was a child and now that's gone. Hello. If everybody wants to take their seats, just want to say first and foremost again, thanks for coming out. I remember the first time I saw RayonBase, my friend Jackson sent me a video, and it was so captivating and creative and new, and I think that's why a lot of people hit that follow button on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts if you're on YouTube Shorts. And every video has a list of comments saying, come play in Cleveland, or come play in the Netherlands, come play in Amsterdam. When are you going to play live? And there's something really special, I think, about a live performance because it's a fleeting moment. It's not a video you can save and keep going back to and back to. So I think it's just a special thing that we get to see RayonBase live. So without further ado, let's turn those lights down a little bit and let's have RayonBase come on up.
Hello, I'm RayonBase. I figured if that line is good enough for Johnny Cash, it's good enough for me. Does anyone want to hear any of my personally written and composed and performed songs? Recognize it? Yeah. I was hoping you would. Feel free to sing along if you want. Can I kiss you all away? Give me double dips. More and more you say. It's about ice cream on my lips. Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you? You say no, you say no, you say no. It hurts to stare at the sun. I'm blinded, you are the one. Maybe. Kiss. No games, no jealousy. Do what no one tells. Touching patiently. Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you? You say no, you say no, you say no. Maybe, maybe it hurts to stare at the sun. I'm blinded, you are the one. Maybe sneaking up behind. Don't look at my mess. You say you don't mind. forgot to dress. Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you? You say no, you say no, you say no. It hurts to stare at the sun. I'm blinded, you are the one. And no one else. No games, no jealousy. Do what no one tells. Touching patiently. You got it, you got it. I think if I were on a street corner, I probably could have done a little better. I had a friend years ago when I first started playing guitar, and I got really frustrated at the time because I had a whole lot of stuff on me. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and they said, "Oh, you can get through this. Don't worry about it." I said, "You know, all I want to do is just like put my guitar out there, let someone, throw change into it. I'll just sing on the corner." And they instantly replied with, "Oh my gosh, you'd starve." All right, I'm going to start right off with some thank yous. First of all, thank you for being here. Coming to a live performance is an act of faith. So, kudos to you. Next thing, I want to thank each and every category of people that I can think of. And I'm going to hold up my cell phone while I do it, just to make it every bit as boring as it could possibly be. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to thank Kaz Phelan, of course, Alter Ego, and LeBlanc for help setting us up. And I know it sounded even better here than it did outside that door, which is where I was a few minutes ago. Okay, I'm going to talk just a little bit about my background as an artist, so be patient for a second. Most people may know this, but some may not. I started about 3 years ago doing RayonBase songs, and I just had this urge. It was sort of like having an itch that you can't really scratch. My thought was, well, I want to share it with a couple of friends. So I signed up for SoundCloud and shared it with a few people, and not too much happened for a while. But then I got the crazy idea of putting something on TikTok. And Woodside Hotel was suddenly like 19,000 views in one day on TikTok, which I was not expecting at all. And these are 19,000 views from people who had no idea who I was. So it's kind of fun. Things have evolved since then. I have a pretty big Instagram presence. And as you might guess, there's this sort of cliche about being in a bedroom all by yourself and just doing tons of stuff on the computer and dialing everything the way you want it. And it's the opposite, totally the opposite of what we're doing tonight, right? Anything I put out into the internet is kind of like there. And I probably can't even take it back, basically. Everything that happens here tonight is between us, okay? All right. I'm going to talk a little bit more about my pseudonym and stuff, but let's do the next song.
Yeah.
You might recognize it. safe from harm, my soul to keep. You are my shelter, you are my home, you are my shelter, you are my home.
This is a cool solo. This isn't in the song, I just like to play with it.
Under the nice and warm, to this room, snuggle together, arm in arm, bring my soul to me. You are my shelter, you are my home, you are my shelter, you are my home. I don't play violin, just in case you're wondering. But you can get software, it does it really well. Warm glowing sunset, gentle waves, a seaside town. Warm glowing embers by the waves, from cold and damp. RayonBase comes from two pieces. Rayon was the very first synthetic fabric. It goes back to like the 1930s. And it wasn't like the world's greatest. It got superseded by nylon, polyester, et cetera, but rayon is still around. And when I started writing songs, I thought, oh, I like synthesizers. I'm going to reference this synthetic material from way back when. And then I thought about, well, I need more than just rayon. Rayon. So I thought, okay, my voice is kind of low, right? I think it's low. Baritone, bass, whatever. So in Minnesota, as many of you probably know, if you spell B-A-S-S on something, that's a fish, right? I mean, you could be in 5 choirs and you'd still say, oh, what kind of fish did you get today? You know, a bit bass, you know. So I changed it to bass, B-A-S-E. Smushed it together, and I haven't looked back. Thank you. Who wants to hear Young and Free?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's go mess around. I hold you, you kiss me. Don't you make a sound. I love you, you love me. Let's go mess around. That's my bass. I hold you, you kiss me. Don't you make a sound. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We barely have time. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Each moment's sublime. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Partners in crime. Get closer to me, baby. Let's stay young and free. I love you, you love me. Let's go mess around. I don't belong. I'm not who they think I am. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We barely have time. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Each moment's sublime. Hurry, hurry. We're partners in crime. Get closer to me, baby. Let's stay young and free. So I sit in my little bedroom trying to make good music, and I never know what's really good. And most songs kind of go through what I call the awkward teenage phase, where in the middle there's sort of like some little promise to them, but maybe not, you know, they're not there yet. And then of course the other thing you have to do is you have to kick them out of the house. You know, making them perfect is wrong. But it's fun, nonetheless. So I have a quick question. How many people made this a road trip? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we're gonna have just a little contest. Who came the farthest to be here tonight?
Chicago.
No way. Give it up for them.
Okay. Wait.
Okay, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
We might have another winner.
I was just snapping.
Oh. Yeah, she's from Coquetzalon, Mexico, right? Tenochtitlan. Okay, so each song I write kind of has a mood or a theme or something that is the kernel idea. And this next song is about phrases I hate. And there's no good way to get even, especially you don't want to get even with the people who use these phrases because frankly, they won't like that. But by writing a song about it, I can get my own little teeny tiny bit of revenge. It's called I Get It. Hey, I get it. Hey, I hear you. Hey, it's all good. Hey, have a good one. Say what you mean what you say. Don't use no double negatives, or worse, a double positive. Yeah. Sweet old peaches, sweet old peaches too. Sweet old peaches, sweet old peaches, sweet old peaches. That's Latin for say what you mean. Hey, I get it. No, you don't. Hey, I hear you. No, you don't. Hey, it's all good. No, it isn't. Hey, have a good one. Can you be a little more specific? This is my cool musical solo. say what you mean what you say. Don't use no double negatives, or worse, a double positive. Yeah, 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 yeah. I go, it is what it is. I hate that saying too. So, today I released a song in partnership with a collaborator of mine, and they go by Nango. Okay? Nango happens to be, I think, 3 people. I'm a little hazy on this part of it, but the one I work with the most is a fella who's just been awesome. His name's Brendan, by the way. He's out in Utah. About a year and a half ago, he contacted me and he said, hey, I want to do a song with you. And I'm like, I didn't know anything, right? I hadn't done collaborations. The advantage of being a bedroom songwriter producer is you basically are dependent on almost nobody. Well, on yourself, right? So, I thought, well, this person might have an online presence. I looked him up, and it turns out he's made commercials for Mercedes-Benz, Lexus. He's done movies. He recently wrote 50 songs for a feature film. And I think he did it in about 3 or 4 weeks. He's very creative, out of control. I have to kind of pull the reins a little bit sometimes when we work together, which is actually, he's awesome, totally. So this song happens to be a collaboration, not the one that's released today, but one we released before. It's a favorite of mine. It's called Drawbridge of Sighs. Ancient sages, long lost saints, silent and forgotten, worthy and so forgotten. Ancient sages, long lost saints, covered now in rust, mouths are gagged with dust. It's really hot. I see through all your lies. Oh, send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. One more part of me dies. Oh, send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. I see through all your lies. So send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. One more part of me dies. Oh, send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. Sages, blackbird sings, never to awaken. Ancient cages, bloodless stains, relics made from bone, rulers set in stone. Through all your lies, oh, send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. One more part of me dies, oh, send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. How sweet is life, we have think some. Other folks, this is prepared as come. Take cash in hand, forget the rest. Feel it so loud, you feel it in your chest. I set my soul to the gates of death, looking for the answers beyond our breath. Rocking my soul to return, Abraham, or prison on holy burns. Contented me with sex and gin. Satan's all about. It's, my soul is forfeit to the violence of it. Oh, send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. One more part of me dies. Oh, send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. I see through all your lies. Oh, send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. One more part of me dies. Oh, send me now to the drawbridge of sighs. A few of you may be wondering if that high voice is mine. It's not. Actually, there's three members of the Namgo group. Brendan, I mentioned, his wife Rachel did that vocal. And the very first time I heard it, I just about fell off my chair, or something similar. It was amazing to me, I thought. It's weird because early on in my songwriting career, I made the decision that I was going to do my own vocals because I didn't want to try to find a vocalist. I didn't want to try to, pay a vocalist or something like that. And, you've heard the results. But this is kind of the exception, where all of a sudden I had Dolly Parton singing with me almost, or whatever. Not too fun. It was awesome, and I really appreciated it. And, well, she doesn't look like Dolly Parton, in case you're wondering. That would be hard. Okay. Now, this next song was kind of my first big, small, but bigger hit. And I want to tell a little story about the video that I made for it. The idea is, it's a big band jazz ensemble that is just out of control. And not just the ensemble, the drummer in particular. The drummer in particular is not he's like that one in The Muppets where he just gets animal. So that was kind of the idea, the theme behind this song, and it kind of echoes some things that were done in the 1930s that I really liked. And I had this whole idea that I was gonna do my own version, kind of like a Cupid shuffle, to the left, to the left, to the left. So I could perform this at weddings if I had to, or wanted to, or was paid to. And I couldn't come up with a good idea for the video. And the reason why was because what I really wanted was people line dancing, and me in front, and almost like Thriller, but different. No zombies. But the thing is, I couldn't get anybody to help me. I wanted to have I had a friend who did some choreography as a photographer and had a bunch of friends, and they could all come, and I asked them, they said, well, I'm kind of busy. Anyway, so I got this idea one morning when it was way too early, that instead of being able to dance in a line on a stage and make this really cool video, I was going to pretend instead that I got locked out of the venue I was supposed to appear at. So the little video I did that's online shows me trying to open the door. And then, of course, the song, picks up, and at that point, since the door's not open, I have to do the little, Cupid shuffle just outside the door as best I can while I'm singing the song. So if you haven't put it all together yet, it's Woodside Hotel. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. broadcast on WNY Radio. Coming to you from Hopkins Art Center in downtown Hopkins, Minnesota. Let's listen now to the RayonBase Orchestra. Just get in line, folks, let's give this a whirl. We'll show how to do it, boys, find a girl. Take a little step just to the left. Do a heel toe slide and glide right. Walk it straight ahead, right foot left. Then go back again, but don't fall off. You won't regret working up a sweat. Dancing at the Woodside Hotel. I've seen all the dances from swing to the flip. Lindy Hop's my favorite, but they say it's not hip. Take a little step just to your left. Show a heel toe slide and glide it right. Walk it straight ahead, right foot left. Then go back again, shuffle and stomp. Stop for me, stop. All right. Working up a sweat. Dancing at the Woodside Hotel. This is all computer-generated orchestra. I don't play numbers, but I'll take 18. Just a small wager, you know what I mean. Take a little step just to the left. Show a heel toe slide and glide it right. Walk it straight ahead, right foot left. Then go back again, shuffle and stomp. You won't regret working up a sweat. Dancing at the Woodside Hotel. This is that drummer. Maybe some people know this, but the Woodside Hotel is actually a popular Harlem place to stay and to dance up until about early 1950s when it was torn down. And Duke Ellington played there, all the big jazz artists played there, and people would go there to just absolutely go nuts dancing, as only the Harlem residents could. So it was pretty cool. I've never been there. 142nd Street and 7th is where it was. Just 1 second. This next song is about the future, but it's not about the regular future. It's about the future that never happened, that people in the 70s or whatever said was going to happen. Things we were more or less promised. I can tell you a quick story. My parents waited years to get a new TV because they were told that flat screen TVs were going to come out next month. So eventually they geeked and bought a new TV. Okay. When I wrote this song, I threw in some sound effects. Let's see if people recognize them. resource conservation, future scenes in magazines, parent federation, they all look so great. The future should be here by now, festival of nations, I can hardly wait. Or the TV stations, the future scenes in magazines, digital positions, they all look so great. We should have seen this coming. I'm not in reverse, deja vu. We should have seen this coming. I'm not in reverse, deja vu. Deja vu. The future should be blue by now. Endless electricity, underground digital immortality. Future scenes in magazines, virtual reality. They all look so great. The future should be here by now. Under-free society, I can hardly wait. Living free in harmony. Future scenes in magazines, they all look so great. We should have seen this coming. There's deja vu. The future should be here by now. Can't tell the answers, I can hardly wait. Bitcoin flush financiers, future scenes in magazines, fighting cursed cancers, they all look so great. The future should be here by now. Expert robo-bankers, I can hardly wait. Asteroid transformers, future scenes in magazines, future project orders, they all look so great. We should have seen this coming. There's deja vu. We should have seen this coming. There's deja vu.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected from your operating service. You have reached a disconnect error. Please check the number and try your call again.
So I really feel like I should introduce the members of my band. The last band. There's a little bit of a learning curve and not very much functionality, but it does what it needs to do. And it runs off of batteries, thankfully. I did think a little bit before I did the planning for this show about maybe I should find someone who can play synthesizers, because I really can't play synthesizers. I program them on the computer. Or maybe someone who plays guitar. Well, I can kind of play guitar, but actually playing a real song, well, I don't know. I could play pieces of songs that I can record and slice up in the computer and nice them. Anyway, you get the idea. So I figured if you wanted the real RayonBase experience, I had to bring backing tracks to make it happen. So I hope you don't mind that. And the pay is perfect. There's a song that I heard on Pandora, and it was called Mahal Kika by Andrew E. And it was performed in a language I know not what. Could have been Ethiopian for all I know. But it really caught my attention. I like the song, it has a spoken word section in it, and I happened to look up a translation of the lyrics. And in this particular case, it's about a young man, presumably, pledging his devotion, endless and faithful, to someone who's probably a little doubtful, at least at that stage in their little relationship. And I wanted to kind of capture that feeling of wanting someone and trying to convince them. The song is Ever Closer. You pull me like a magnet, ever closer to your heart. Just give me time to win you, and now's the time to start. My heart is like a pinball, just bouncing around inside. I don't know what I found, my head is spinning round. Let me be the breeze in your sunny day, let me be the sky for your clouds. Let me be the pool for your waterfall. Let me be the verb for your nouns. Let me be the shore for your crashing waves. Let me be the bricks in your wall. Let me be the soil where your garden grows. Let me be the one. Let me be the one. Let me be the one you truly love. You pull me like a magnet, ever closer to your heart. Just give me time to win you, and now's the time to start. My heart is like a pinball, just bouncing round inside. I don't know what I found, my head is spinning round. So let me be the breeze in your sunny day. Let me be the sky for your clouds. Let me be the pool for your waterfall. Let me be the bird for your nouns. Let me be the shore for your crashing waves. Let me be the bricks in your wall. Let me be the soil where your garden grows. Let me be the one. Let me be the one. Let me be the one you truly love. I will be your perfect serenity. I will be the bridge for you to cross. I will be your watercolor memory. I will be the one you never lost. Pull me like a magnet, ever closer to your heart. Just give me time to win you, and now's the time to start. My heart is like a pinball, just bouncing around inside. I don't know what I found, my head is spinning round. Thank you. Again, thank you so much for being here as an act of faith and putting up with GarageBand, maybe the fact that I forgot a couple lyrics that I wrote long ago. Have a great night. Thank you. remember you asked for it. Okay, there's a story behind this song. I'll keep it brief. 2022 was the year of K-pop, right? Am I wrong? K-pop was just awesome, and it was everywhere. Well, I've worked with a voice coach for a little bit now, and one thing that the voice coach asked me to do was to learn how to write things phonetically. So there's an alphabet you use, and it's kind of crazy. And there's even things in the alphabet that don't correspond to English phonemes. Well, so we did some things, and she's interested in Portuguese, and I did a Portuguese song, wrote it out, and tried to learn and sing it, and it was okay. But I decided, oh, it would be so fun to put in some Korean. And I had an ace in the hole because Helen and Jay, friends of mine, are Korean. And they were very kind to help me learn how to sing the song. This particular song was sung originally by one of the members of BTS, a big group. The singer's name is Jimin, and the partner in that song was Hassan Moon, and the song is called With You. I wanna be with you, and I wanna stay with you, just like the stars shining bright. You're glowing once more. Right here beside you, I'm still walking wherever you go. You will live forever in me, breathing deeply within me. Just take it all. I'm nothing without your love. I promise I'll never leave your love. My heart is beating because of you. Ever and ever and ever. It's getting annoying. Oh, my love, love, love. I wanna stay with you. 나의 모든 얘기